Gary, how about at Illumio? Give us your top priority that you're focusing on.
So one of the things that we're really focusing on is helping federal agencies understand that as good and as much as I appreciate the architectures that are putting out, one of the concerns about, from our perspective, is they have this tendency to break things down into these, the basic, the intermediary, and then the advanced capabilities. And agencies have a tendency to get kind of fixated on, they have to do things in an order. And they get fixated on, maybe some of the basic things that they're continuously trying to get 100% resolution on. So let's pick identity. We've been chasing identity since as long as I've been in the IT world. And, we've never solved identity. We're never going to completely 100% solve identity. Technology is going to change. The things that we put in place today that we think we're going to have 100% secure identity is going to suddenly not be as secure tomorrow. So we've been working with federal agencies to understand that you need to be focusing on all the pillars and not get so fixated on a particular pillar or a particular capability inside a pillar, and ask yourself again, what happens not if, but when a breach occurs, right? And what kind of safety factors do you have built into your internal network? I like to use an analogy. Not too long ago, I was in a bad car accident. My car had all the advanced safety features, auto braking, all sorts of technology that was supposed to stop me from getting in an accident. I still got in an accident that totaled my vehicle. However, thankfully, my vehicle manufacturer hadn't given up on this idea of what happens after the accident. So I had seatbelt and airbags inside my vehicle. The fact that despite all the technology that was there that was supposed to prevent the accident, they still had something inside my vehicle after the accident occurred that was there to protect me and minimize the amount of damage that I took as the person inside the car. Too many enterprises today are so focused on the technology to prevent an accident that they don't have the technology to ask, how do we minimize the impact of the accident? And that's really what we've been encouraging. And we've seen some CIOs that are really starting to wake up to the fact that they shouldn't just be judged on, do they stop a breach from occurring, but how well do they deal with the breach and minimize the breach after it occurs?